Hello, everybody, and welcome to an Innistrad Flashback Draft here on the channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome. And before I begin discussing the cards, I would like to remind you that if you enjoy the video, be sure to click that thumbs up and subscribe to get updates for whenever I post new content. And let me know in the comments section any of your thoughts about the picks or the plays, and also what you think about Flashback Draft formats and whether you want to see more of them in the future. But let's get to the pack. Undead Alchemist is, I think, a pretty strong rare if I recall correctly. Okay. And this is itself a zombie. If a zombie you control will deal combat damage to a player, instead that player puts that many cards from the top of their library into their graveyard. Whenever a creature card is put into an opponent's graveyard from their library, exile that card and create a 2/2 black zombie. So, pretty nice. So I can put like 4 cards from their library into their graveyard and then make zombies. Seems like a nice rare. Cloistered Youth. It's a 1/1. At the beginning of your upkeep, you can transform it. You just can transform it whatever you want. And then it's a 3/3. But I think the Undead Zombie is going to be a little bit better. Brimstone Volley is a pretty nice common. Deal 3 or deal 5. I just think this guy's going to be pretty fun. I don't think Delver is very good in this format. Battlebound Geist. Other spirits you control. Battleground Geist get +1/+0. That's a pretty fun spirit build around. Slayer of the Wicked I seem to recall being quite good though. You may destroy target vampire, werewolf, or zombie. Oh yeah, I think this card's quite good. Probably a little bit better than the Battleground Geist. There's just a lot of these creature types laying around, and then when you kill those, you just get a lot of value. So I think we're going to take the Slayer of the Wicked. The person took a rare, so we don't really get to know exactly what's going on in their deck. But these uncommons, all 3 of these are quite good. This is actually a really good pack. This is a premium common, just nice removal. This guy's premium uncommon. This is a pretty nice common, like 3 mana, deal 2 to every creature. You can kind of build around that, and it has flashback, so you can just do pretty good work. And then Battleground Geist. But I'm just going to take the Slayer of the Wicked. We'll see where it leads us. See where it takes us, as they say. Demon Male Holberg. Oh, this seems horrible. You don't want to sacrifice creatures to get in, to equip. That seems really bad. In this pack, the 2 cards that stand out to me are Avacyn's Pilgrim and Travel Preparations. Travel Preparations is actually one of the best, leads to the best beatdown decks in this format. It doesn't look like any of the sweet build arounds are open right now. We haven't seen a Spider Spawning or a Burning Vengeance, but we could still stay open to those. I think Avacyn's Pilgrim is a nice pick, but I think Travel Prep, it depends on which direction we want to go. Because Travel Prep is nice if we end up with a white-green beatdown deck, but it is kind of a 2-card. I think we're going to take the Pilgrim here because we could still end up blue-green. Travel Prep 3rd isn't a huge signal because it is a gold card in many ways. You don't really want to cast it if you're just a green deck, but Avacyn's Pilgrim is fine if you are just a green deck. And here, I'm glad we made this pick because now we can take a Claustrophobia. Claustrophobia is just a pretty nice removal spell. I don't think Creeping Renaissance is all that good. You don't tend to have a ton of cards in your graveyard of the same type, and it just, you're not getting a ton of value out of it. Claustrophobia is just a good removal spell. I do think that playing blue-green would be nice because then we could maybe transition into a Spider Spawning deck. Obviously, when you draft Innistrad, you really just kind of want to be in a Spider Spawning deck. For those who don't know, Spider Spawning is a uncommon that lets you create a 1/2 spider for each creature in your graveyard, and there's some really fun tricks with it, there's some infinite loops and things that you can do with that. So Stencia Bloodhaul, deal 2 damage, that's pretty bad. 5 mana plus tap, so it's a 6 mana deal 2. I would play it in a black-red deck, but it's not a high pick for it by any means. Dissipate is kind of nice. The format can be kind of slow sometimes if you aren't playing against a beatdown deck, like the white-green deck. So that's a consideration. Dream Twist is, we're not on the self-mill plan yet. Moon Heron, solid. Orchard Spirit is fine. We could just take the Moon Heron, but I don't think it's insane. Let's take Orchard Spirit. Orchard Spirit's a nice little effect, I think. Yeah, let's take Dissipate. Dissipate's really probably pretty solid, especially in a graveyard format. I think this card's gonna do some work. It's close though. Also, blue seems to be our main color. Village Ironsmith is pretty medium. It's not insane, but it could be a pick. Silver Inlaid Dagger, pretty bad. The fact that it doesn't buff toughness means that your guy is still trading a lot of the time. Caravan Vigil. This seems bad, but I guess we'll take Voiceless Spirit, 3 mana, 2/1 flying. First strike. I just don't think this card's very good. Just doesn't do a ton. I mean, Voiceless Spirit isn't like insane, but it's fine. Okay, what's here? Oh, this is kind of like, I don't know, like funny artwork. This is the artwork that it has on Magic Online for the, like, Innistrad is here, and it has this artwork. Bramble Crush. Destroy target non-creature permanent. Could be a fine sideboard card if I end up green. Corpse Lunge. That seems really bad. Fortress Crab. Spidery Grasp. Destroy target spirit or enchantment. That could be a fine sideboard card. I think we'll just take the good sideboard card over these like medium other cards. And geez, this is really expensive removal. I don't think it's very good. It's too expensive. That's medium. Ridgewolf. +2/+0 until end of turn. Moment of Heroism. This is a solid card, especially if you're in a humans deck. Selfless Cathar. Woodland Sleuth. Yeah, I don't think this card's great. I think we'll just take the combat trick. We could end up in a white-blue like Flyers deck that cares about that type of thing. And now I guess we'll just take Smite the Monstrous. Mulch, if we end up with a graveyard deck. But I don't really like Unruly Mob. Yeah, this is really bad. But it could be a sideboard card against certain decks. And we'll take the Scourge of Gaia Reach. These are just garbage picks at this point. So our deck's looking very medium, but definitely room for some spice still. Whew. Our best card's definitely this Alchemist. Claustrophobia is probably, and Slayer of the Wicked are probably like number 2 and 3. Like this guy's probably a little bit better. Overall, not looking the greatest. Off to a very medium start. Huh. Instigator Gang. Okay. So the 2/3 that gives a buff to attackers. Jesus, attacking creatures get +3/+0. Oh my gosh. That's a pretty good rare. This card's... Oh, we got 2 rares. Okay, I guess because this is the flip card slot. Fiend Hunter's pretty good. Deadweight's pretty good. I mean, we're not taking Deadweight because we're not black. Lantern Spirit is fine. Falconwrath Noble is, like, fine. I think this is just a pretty clear Fiend Hunter, and then we're going to transition into white-blue. Because that just seems like the direction our draft is taking. At least at this point, white-blue is what we're trying to do, I think. Because we saw some decent white cards late. I don't think we want to play red. I think we didn't really see a ton of great red cards. Divine Reckoning. Each player chooses a creature they control to destroy the rest. Jeez. That is potent. Hanwha Watchkey Bay. 3 mana 1/5 that can just turn into a 5/5. That is brutal. Brutal. Maybe this Feeling of Dread will come back, but I'm not sure if it will. Sensory Deprivation is fine if I'm like a Flowers deck. I don't think Divine Reckoning is all that good. Because they get to keep their big creature, I get to keep mine. This card's not great. I guess we'll just take a Moon Heron. There's just really not a ton of great stuff in this pack. Rally the Peasants. Travel Preparations. I think we're going to be playing blue here, though. Gutter Grime is kind of neat. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, put a slime counter, then create an ooze. Pretty neat, I will say. What else is in this pack? There's Chapel, guys. We'll just take the 3 mana 2/3 flyer, I think. Helps our deck. Another Divine Reckoning. Yeah, we don't really want that. We'll just keep taking the Chapel Geists. Another Travel Prep, but think we're on the blue plan. Stitched Drake is interesting. I think we're just going to take the Moorland Haunt, though. That's a pretty nice card to pick up here for our blue-white deck, because we can just start making 1/1s in the late game. Just a pretty nice effect to have on a land drop. Even though we do have Chapelgeist, which it might make it harder to cast Chapelgeist, this is just a really nice effect. Very potent. So we're going to put our removal spells and counter spells over here. We don't have any 2-drops yet. We also have a combat trick. Voiceless Spirit's definitely getting in the deck. So yeah, our deck kind of has a game plan now. Not sure how good the game plan is, but it's a game plan. Ooh, this is a spirit. Nice. Spirit bird. The spirit bird! We have so many spirits now. No, I still think this card's better than the that one that I was talking about. The one that gives all your spirits +1/+0. Geez, this card's really good. Like, I can't believe this card's still in the pack, to be quite honest. 4 mana, make 2 2/2s, and then you can flash it back. It's just an army all by itself. That being said, I think it's between Doomed Traveler and One-Eyed Scarecrow. Probably just going to take the Doomed Traveler so I have some early plays. It's really important to have early plays in this format so their werewolves don't just flip right away. Also, it does die and make a 1/1 flyer, which is nice. Undead Alchemist not really looking great in this deck. Gnaw to the Bone. I mean, we're not going to play the Unruly Mob in our deck with no humans. We have 1 human, 2 humans. Oh, it's just another creature. Yeah, we're just going to take the Unruly Mob, I guess. And I don't like Cellar Door all that much. We'll just take the Scarecrow, I guess. Still not feeling real good about that pick. Could be a fine sideboard option if our opponent has some flyers, but Selfless Cathar is medium. Definitely not great. I'm wondering if it would have been better to go for the travel prep plan. Because I really don't have all that many good blue cards. I guess Moorland Haunt is like a blue card. Overall, a tricky draft. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Just going to take the colorless card. I'm not playing these other ones. Don't really want to play that guy. Guttergram came back. That's crazy. Ulvenwald Mystics. Transforms into Ulvenwald Primordials. These are our blue cards. Not even really that committed to blue. We could definitely just transfer into green, which is kind of sad. Sad to say. Mind Shrieker. That's an interesting one for sure. I think it's a pretty solid card. It also works well with Undead Alchemist. Gallows Warden is really nice though. Because I do have I have 1, 2, 3 spirits. I don't know, probably worse than the Mind Shrieker. Or I could just take Avacyn's Pilgrim and move back into green. I'm just going to take the Mind Shrieker. Mind Shrieker seems good. Then the Travel Prep, just to kick me while I'm down. Oh, man. I don't think I want to play a Travel Prep deck here. The consideration is to bring in Avacyn's Pilgrim and this guy over these 4. And I just don't think it's really worth it. I could just take another Chapelgeist. I'm just gonna take another Chapelgeist here. Ooh, Spectral Rider's nice. I'm looking to be a very heavy white deck if I can. So I like it. There's another Chapelgeist. Grasp of Phantoms is really good. I am pleased to pick that up. Like, this card's pretty sweet, this card's pretty sweet, but Grasp of Phantoms is just really annoying. Nice pickup. It's also really good with Mill. Like, I can grasp it back, then Mind Shrieker it. Pure skill. It's a little bit annoying how heavy blue my blue cards are. Double blue, double blue. But this card doesn't really need to be cast on turn 3, and neither does this one. I don't think I would be blue at all if I hadn't opened blue rares. This one's not even that good in my deck. No, the Burning Vengeance! Ah, why couldn't I have opened that to start the draft? Burning Vengeance is so sweet. I guess we can take Deranged Assistant. I guess the mana is never going to hurt, but I have a lot of colored symbols, so yeah, not the greatest. Parallel Lives. Oh gosh. This draft has not had a ton of sweet cards in it, really. Creature has first strike. We're just going to take the Urgent Exorcism. There's really not anything in this pack for us. Geist Catcher's Rig is really good, though. It is a really good one. I'm very glad to pick this up. It does cost 6 mana, but you can often kill a creature, and then you just have this huge body. So I'm really happy to pick this up. Voiceless Spirit is definitely replaceable. Geist Catcher's Rig is epic. I can't. It's a colorless card, too. I don't know how nobody picked this up. Curiosity. It's pretty bad, not gonna lie, but I do have a lot of flyers. I have some cheap evasion creatures. So you never know, I could run away with the game with this. Yeah, that's really bad. We'll take Curiosity. Ghostly Possession for the sideboard. It's between Thraben Purebloods and Sensory Deprivation. I think we'll take the Sensory Deprivation. We do have a lot of flyers, so we can just win the flyers and Sensory Deprivation them on the ground. And now Abby Griffin. Spare from Evil is medium. Not great, not horrible. And we ended up with enough cards. Yay! We have a deck. Selfless Cathar is really bad. But we ended up with enough playables, so joke's on you, opponents. Joke is definitely on you. I don't know where we went wrong with this draft, but I feel like I wish we could have had like a super sweet deck, but we just didn't open the cards for a super sweet deck. This deck's pretty cool, though. We have a lot of cool flyer synergies. I guess One-Eyed Scarecrow's nice. Probably better than the worst card in our deck. I think I am going to play Curiosity. I do have a lot of flyers, so if I can like connect with some flyers, I can maybe just win thanks to Curiosity on my guy. Unruly Mob is really bad because I don't think my creatures are going to be dying all that much. I think One-Eyed Scarecrow is worth playing for sure. Let's see. Let's just cut Unruly Mob, I think. Spare from Evil is pretty medium too. It's kind of like a counterspell though. For damage-based removal. Oh no, only protection from those creatures, not even from color. Yeah, we're going to cut that guy. It's kind of like a combat trick, but kind of not at the same time. Combine group, sort by color. We definitely want a lot of white lands. We're going to go 9-7-1. That seems good. We really can't. We have to go 8/8, I think, just because we have so many double blue cards. We have so many double white cards. Oh my gosh. 3, 4 double white cards, and this is a double white card. But we have these two. Yeah, we're gonna add that extra planes back. Our double blue cards will just be our late game. But anyway, that's gonna do it for the draft, and I hope you'll stay with me for the matches. Hello, and welcome to round 1 with our blue-white Flyers deck. Looks like a pretty great hand here. We have double white, so we can cast our 2-drop that's basically unblockable against a lot of decks into 2 3-drops that are pretty good. We also have a combat trick, so I'm liking where we're at right now. We'll keep this hand. We are on the draw too, so it helps us find our 3rd land for this. The way our deck ended up, I think the blue flyer that gives +1/+0 to all of our spirits would have ended up quite nice, but we didn't know where our draft was going to end when we first started. Okay, one of our worst draws. We're never going to cast that in a million years. I mean, we will end up casting it this game, I think, but it's going to be a while. We just want to draw a land. As long as our opponent doesn't play a plains here. Intimidate, if you don't know what it does, means that it can't be blocked except by artifact creatures or creatures that share a color with it. So, oh gosh. Yikes. That is terrifying. Skursdag High Priest, eh? So 2 whiffs on our draw steps, but at least our Spectral Rider is unblockable. Morbid means that if a creature died that turn, by the way, for those who didn't know. Land, yay, we got there. We did it. We're just going to run this into whatever counterspell they might have. We don't have anything better to do with our mana, and they might just have nothing. Yay, they had nothing. Feels good, man. Now they have Dissipate up. Go to combat. Player on Spider Grasp, it gives a creature +2/+4. So we'll hold up our Moment of Heroism. Just going to cast another Chapelgeist. He could dissipate this one. But Frightful Delusion. No, I will not. And then I will discard Doom Traveler. It's just not going to do anything this game, really. I'd rather keep my other cards, even the Scarecrow. I feel like he would have cast that last turn if he had it, so I feel like he must have drawn it for his turn. Okay, so he's just holding up mana again. I do need another land at some point. Just keeping the pressure on him, though. I'm not even going to cast this One-Eyed Scarecrow. I'm just going to hold up Moment of Heroism. My opponent, isn't doing anything. They just concede. Oh my gosh. Get wrecked, opponent. Yeah, I guess we just run it back. Our deck doesn't have all that much fancy extra room. I guess Selfless Cathar is a card we could play, but our opponent really didn't do anything that game. Showed off the power of Chapelgeist, though. So, that was cool. This is a mulligan. We only have 1 land. We need to, if we had 3 lands and I mean, obviously this hand is way different if we have 3 lands. Opponent's also mulliganing. Ooh, we'll keep this, though. This is the downside of tough to cast 3-drops, though, is that we need specifically a plains. Put that guy on the bottom. But Slayer of the Wicked could do good work here. Maybe Curiosity. I don't know. Opponent didn't seem to have all that much removal. Hopefully this will be a better game. Get destroyed. Moorland Haunt doing nothing for me. It is kind of a nice combo with the ranged assistant, though, I will say. If I find a plains into an island, that would be so good. What if my opponent doesn't have a third land and they just concede? That'd be nice. It looks like they're doing sweet graveyard things, maybe. Hey, it's a Orchard Spirit. That gets so wrecked by my 2/3. Plains! Plains! Yes! There is no justice, opponent. There is no justice. I didn't deserve that, but I drew it anyway. Play a werewolf, or a vampire, or a zombie even. I mean, I don't care. You have options, opponent. Oh, it's a zombie. Speak of the devil. If I draw a island, oh my gosh, this card's disgusting. Oh, so he is doing a, oh, nice. Probably can't flash that back very well. He's doing a, Spider Spawning deck. Runic Repetition is a combo with Spider Spawning. It's a 3-card combo. There's a card that lets you shuffle cards back from exile into your deck. This card... No, this is the card that returns exiled cards to your hand. Then the card that lets you shuffle cards from your graveyard back into your deck. And then... oh man, that was almost perfect. Anyway, we will attack. Play our second Chapelgeist. Oh man. Slayer of the Wicked gonna just destroy Armored Scob. Also, Undead Alchemist is just gonna make us a ton of 2/2s if we can just get it into play, because our opponent will have to either kill it or just accept that every time they mill a creature, I get a 2/2. Because if it's put into their graveyard from their library. So that's pretty awesome for me. Just give me a reason. Just give... Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Terrifying. Just give me an island. Dang. I don't think my opponent has seen me cast a blue spell in either game. We're just going to deploy our Slayer, I guess. I don't know how many targets he's going to have. That costs 7. He's pretty far away from that. How much does this cost? 7. He's pretty far away from that. Scursdag High Priest, sure. Boneyard Worm. Okay. Island. No! Give me island. I'm just going to attack with everything, though. I'm fine trading this guy off for some of his creatures. He just takes it. Snap takes it. Jeez. If I had drawn an island this game, it would be so over. No, I just need an island. I guess that's the downside of only running 7. I think this card's worth running over an island, though. I did hit the plane, so I can't complain too much, but... Oh, man. No! It's a 6/6. That's big. So, what am I doing? It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm just hitting him with 2/3 that, oh my gosh. I don't even need blue mana. Come at me, opponent. Oh my gosh. Don't even need blue spells. This is so bad. Opponent's trying to do sweet Sultai things, and he's just dying to this common flyer. Death has bound it with chains of past regrets. Forever it searches for atonement, each kindness removing a single link. This is not a kindness, Chapelgeist, I will say. He just concedes. Oh my god. What the heck? He just didn't do anything. He just like cast his 3 mana 2/2 that can't even do anything. Oh my gosh, 3 mana 2/3 too strong. Oh gosh, just complete and utter massacre. Holy smokes. Well, anyway, that's going to do it for round 1. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you for round 2. Hello, and welcome to round 2 with this sweet blue-white Flyers / Evasion deck. This is a keepable hand. We don't have double white yet, so we can't cast a lot of our cards, but it's got lands and spells. Intimidate's much worse when they actually have white cards. And this is the downside of the limited mana bases, is you're just running all basics, so you can just have hands like this. I mean, I've drawn like almost half my islands. Aw, man. That's annoying. Give me a plains. Heck yeah. I mean, I do have a lot of lands now, and I can't actually use my lands. And I can't cast Claustrophobia until turn 4. But now I can, like, Fiend Hunter his Abyssinian Priest. Ooh. Yeah, I'll probably just I'll just probably Fiend Hunter that guy. Ye old human advisor. Gonna go to combat, hit him for 2. I'm actually gonna play my Chapelgeist first. Start building up my board a little bit, and then I'll play my Fiend Hunter. Oh, I can't kill wolves. Why does it specify wolves but not werewolves? That's silly. Go to combat. He's probably going to use his priest. Play ye old Chapelgeist. He has 4 spells in hand. I'm trying to save this Fiend Hunter for if he goes for a, like, put 2 counters on a creature type effect. I could block this guy. He could give it +2/+2. Yeah, I really don't care. I'll just take the 4. Looks like he doesn't get to use his mana very efficiently this turn now, as a result of that. Sure. Let's just Claustrophobia this guy. Ambush Viper. Okay. I have him on a 2-turn clock. He has me on a 2-turn clock as well if he starts pumping this. Keep in mind I can use my Fiend Hunter to get rid of the Elder of Laurels. Which conveniently is his only human. I don't know why he didn't pump this. He probably has another Ambush Viper. That would make sense. Really, it's the only thing that makes sense. Wait, it's an optional ability? Why would I ever say no? I'm so confused. What? Oh, man. These 2/3s have really performed. Yeah, he has another Embouche of Vipere, so he would have sniped me. Ooh, Suffering Succotash. Succotash. Indeed. I'm just going to bloke. Actually, I'll block here. If he spends 3 mana to pump, I don't think he could have anything that kills me. Charge! We did it! Yay! Ah, the mana screw opponent could not defeat us. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Protection from non-humans. Selfless Cathar is coming in because he does have Ambush Viper, so it's going to actually be like fairly relevant, and then we can maybe get some utility out of it. We can take out Abbey Griffin because it's just our worst card. I think it's our worst card. Maybe Smite the Monstrous is just horrific against him, but we can like get his wolf. We like block his wolf, and then he pumps it, and we kill him. Ah, excellent hand. Keep. Spectral Rider Curiosity kind of combo. Obviously lead with our planes. Oh yes, perfect mana as usual. The classic. This deck is too good. Just curving out perfectly with our evasive creatures. Ah, your doomed traveler. I shall attack your doomed traveler. I will attack for 2 damage. And then play my Voiceless Spirit. I might just slap a Curiosity onto a Voiceless Spirit. Oh, that's why he didn't trade. I don't want this guy to get bigger, so I'm just gonna hit him. Start drawing those cards. Those sweet, sweet cards. You may draw a card. Yes, I would like to draw a card. Oh, baby. That second island. So gorgeous. Whew. I'm liking my spot. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. And my Smite the Monstrous can't even stop him. Oh, dear. Well, then. That's a combo. How to make a 6/2 hexproof 101, I guess. Jesus. Opponent, you're a monster. Soon the chump blocks shall be coming. Shoot. I'm actually just going to play my Slayer of the Wicked so I can gain 5 life off of it. Things are looking grim for the good guys here. Your heroes. The heroes of this story. Hopefully he doesn't have a Geist Catcher rig. That would be really bad. Yeah, I'll take 7 damage, because I'm a pleb like that. Jesus, it's so much. That's actually like the fearsome combo. Oh my gosh. Put a +1/+1 counter. Okay. So if I attack, he blocks. This would kill those two because of my moment of heroism. I gain 5, go up to 12. This will gain a counter from this, a counter from this. So that's 9, 10. So it becomes 10 power. So I think I can still do this. And I can just chump block it at some point. Attack. Don't want to trade these off. Moment of heroism, gain 5 life. One-eyed Scarecrow. Oh my gosh, I thought this was just only a human would gain lifelink from this. My bad, I should have attacked with this guy too. I'll just take the 3. Keep my fighting force intact. I can smite the monsters, that guy. Or that guy. Haha. Smite the old monstrous. Sensory deprivation. 5 damage. Oh, goodness. Ooh, baby, we're close. We're close. We're almost back in the game. We just need to draw creatures off of our curiosity. Jesus, this lumber knot is huge. It's a massive lumber knot. If he ever draws a removal spell, I'm just dead. Because I can't afford to hold back too many blockers. No. This has reach. We've drawn a lot of cards off his curiosity. Fiend Hunter! Yes! We're still in the game! Oh my gosh. Only we didn't have to jump every turn. There's a land. Fiend Hunter. Exile that guy. Yes, I want to exile him. What do you think I'm going to do? Like, get him an ice cream cone? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know where the ice cream cone idea came from. Yes, I would like to draw. This costs 8 mana. We're closing in. If it costs 7 mana, we could kill him. I'm not going to give you back your spider, buddy. No, what could it be? No, the one-eyed scarecrow. Oh my gosh. Moon Heron, the hero we need. Yes. Oh yes. Because Moon Heron's lethal. Because it's going to have 2 power. Hopefully we draw. We're not playing our land because we want to draw an island so we can hold up Dissipate. Actually, we can't afford to hold up Dissipate. We have to play our Chapelgeist. How are we? This is a huge lumber knot, but it looks like we're going to be able to win. Ambush Viper, sure. I don't care. And now next turn I'm going to have enough mana to flashback this for 8 mana. So I can even chump block with my Fiend Hunter. I think we're going to do it. This Curiosity is just winning us the game. What the heck? Surely you know the joy of the hunt, my furry friend. My kind of hunt just takes a different... Oh my gosh, that's evil. He's dissecting a werewolf. I didn't even look at this card. Okay. He's equipping to that guy. Sure thing, bud. You can just chump both of them. I don't want to lose to a random combat trick, is the reason I'm doing this. Get him! Yes! We win the match! Unbeatable! This deck is too good! Who knew that blue-white jank could crush so hard? Yes! Oh, that's such a good feeling. Anyway, that's going to do it for round 2. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll stick around for round 3. Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to round 3 of this Innistrad Flashback Draft. Once again, losing the die roll over 3, but I mean, this hand's pretty nice, so we're going to keep it. And let's see what he sent us. Hi and good luck. Good luck to you too, my friend. We're just going to be very formal with that one. We're going to keep this hand. We have a 2-drop into this guy. If we could like curve that out, that'd be nice. Also playing Spectral Rider on turn 2 would be nice. But this is a pretty solid hand. Opponent's deciding whether to mulligan to 5. That's got to be tricky. So far, our deck is just absolutely obliterating people, which is really nice. I think the deck definitely isn't the spiciest deck, but still, those 2/3 flyers get the job done. Opponent has a werewolf as their logo. That's pretty fitting. He decides to keep his hand. Where does he want to scry? Put the card on top. Perhaps playing against an aggressive deck. We're going to play the plains first. Pretty obvious why. Spectral Rider is a double white card. Also, this flavor text is great. Never a word, never a warning. Only the sound of hoof beats along the crossways and the screams of the avenged. Like, Jesus, that's just intense flavor text. Ooh, blue-red. Okay, we're just going to play our Deranged Assistant. Slayer of the Wicked can destroy his village Ironsmith. Because it's a human werewolf right now. So we can just cast this next turn. Pretty nice value. The value! Value! And we don't mind milling cards because it fuels our Moorland Haunt for the later part of the game. Oh, please just spend your whole turn waiting for it to flip. Please, I beg of you. Okay, you can hit me. Just don't cast a spell. That's what I'm asking. Okay. We're definitely killing that one. That one becomes a 5/5. This one's not really a huge threat to us. This one's definitely a good one to kill. Die, Hanwire Watchkeep. Yes, I would like to use that ability. Ooh, the value. That was so good. Oh my gosh. That's why I second picked this card, because it's just brutal. Okay, he has a Geist Flame. That's some nice value for him, but... Butcher's Cleaver. Not the greatest. Ooh. Well, that's a good one. We're just going to take out the Village Ironsmith and start hitting him for 3. He only has 1 card in hand. That's why I'm way more willing to use my Claustrophobia. Also, First Strike plus this. Not a nice proposition. That becomes a 6-powered dude. He's still equipping. Does he have a way to get rid of my Claustrophobia? I hope not. Do I want to play Mind Shrieker or Unruly Mob? Huh. I think Unruly Mob is better, because I may be constricted on white mana later. Like, I can cast Spectral Rider and Mind Shrieker, but I can't cast Unruly Mob and Mind Shrieker on the same turn. I'm going to cast Actually, that was horrible, because now he has a target for Geist Flame. Oh, I guess I'm baiting out the Geist Flame with my so my Mind Shrieker can live. Next level plays. I'm playing on a whole different axis from the opponent. My subconscious mind just wants me to win. Okay, now we're just going to hold up that counter spell, because, I mean, Mind Shrieker doesn't really add much here, but like if he casts a huge spell, I mean, he's on a 5-turn clock. Now 4-turn clock. Yeah, we don't want to let him sacrifice this guy. And he does have like 1 card in hand, which might not even be that good. Always good to use your mana when you have the opportunity to do so. No, I haven't been able to cast this guy once. Not a single time. Ah. Oh, man. Boom, we got there. Yay. Our deck continues to perform on a whole nother level. Okay. I really want to bring in Selfless Cathar in this matchup. I think making sure you cast a spell every turn is just so key. I don't want to bring in the Ghostly position, but I'm going to bring in the Selfless Cathar. I'm going to take out the Abbey Griffin. I just want to make sure that in the early stages of the game I can be casting a spell every turn. It's really key against these werewolf decks, because if they flip their werewolf early, and like, because you missed a spell, it's just really bad. Here, we're going to keep. It's not the greatest hand, especially on the draw against a potentially aggressive werewolf deck, but we do have a lot of early plays We don't have double white, but we have decent mana, and we do have Slayer of the Wicked and Smite the Monstrous to help us recover from him flipping a werewolf. So I think this hand can get it done, especially if we draw like a cheap play. Thank goodness he doesn't have a 1-drop werewolf. Whoa, he doesn't have a 2-drop. Oh my gosh. And we drew the planes. Let's go. That is so huge for us. If he had the guy, it would have been a 3/1 first striker that I would have probably had to use my Slayer of the Wicked on. Deranged Assistant. Doranged. Just going to get my yield 2/3 out. Now my hand is really shaping up. Slayer of the Wicked is so good. I'm definitely glad I took this card. Jeez, the flavor text is so on point. What is this flavor text? Death. Oh, I already read that one. You don't want to see his trophy room. Jesus, that's just gruesome. Though the old holy wards and roadside shrines have begun to fail, faith in Avacyn still holds true power. Like, these are just quality flavor texts. He vowed he would never rest until he reached his destination. He doesn't know how right he was. That's... Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'll just kill that one. Might as well kill it now. Just use my mana the most efficiently. It's just such a huge swing when you can do that to the opponent. Then I can go Smite the Monstrous plus Doom Traveler. If he casts another big thing. I can't Smite the Monstrous that. I'm just gonna let that hit me for a bit, I think. He can't really attack me, or I'll just attack him back. Huh. I'm just gonna deploy my spirits. Start cracking in the air. I don't think Pitchburn Devils is insane. It's definitely like a fine card to play. Milling another one. Okay, that one's a little bit scary, but I do have the Smite the Monstrous, which is nice. A solid way to deal with it. This is where Doom Traveler really shines, because I can just make sure I cast a spell. Opponent just might not have good removal for my flyers. Okay, he got me. But I do still have this Moorland Haunt. Do I want to play that now? So this is... I think I'll just keep this thing from flipping. I'll play the Moorland Haunt. Play the Doom Traveler. Attack him for 2. And then I can chump block with the Doom Traveler, get a Spirit. Actually, I don't really... Yeah, I'll probably do that. And then I make another Spirit. Grasp of Phantoms. That's a good one to mill. He's casting a spell, so this thing won't flip, which is nice. Oh, you can have your feral Ridgewolf, buddy. I will not stop you. Yeah, I'll counter that one. That one's definitely a bigger threat. It becomes a 5/5. I don't want this thing to flip on my turn. I want him to have to flip it on his turn. He can't block this. This is another threat that I can use. I'll just trade Slayer for the Feral Ridgewolf. I will trade Slayer for Feral Ridgewolf. My deck is great. Like, low-key, this deck is awesome. Also, him casting Traveler's Amulet is probably not worth it, because he just wants to flip this guy. Unless he has a green spell. Ooh. That's a good one. Kinda wish I had Dissipate for it. Huh. Huh. Well then. He has... Oh, he only has one creature in his graveyard. So I'll just be able to kill him before it kills me. That's lucky. The timing on this Smite the Monstrous is important, though, because this thing will flip, and I don't want to kill it before he attacks with the Cage Breaker. This is 3, 5, 6, 11, 14, 15. But I can just jump with this guy, too. This is a bit... I think you would attack with the Deranged Assistant, maybe. He only has one card in hand. So this can get... Oh, he can pump this 3 times. And he concedes! I guess the math added up such that he couldn't kill me there. If I blocked that, because it's 1, he can pump it 3 times. It brings it to 7. He had the Cage Breaker, so that was 10. He had the 2/2, so that was 12. And then he also had the 3/3, so that was 15. So 15, I was at... Could he have killed me? Also, hype to get the trophy. I mean, 3-0, 6-0, crushing them, but I think he might have been able to kill me. I just want to check. I forget exactly what my life total was. I think he could have done 17 damage to me. Yeah, I was at exactly 17. Okay, so he goes 1/2 pump, 1/2 pump, 1/2 pump. So this gains +6 +0. So this is a 7 power thing. It does 5 to me, 8, 11, 13. Never mind, he couldn't have killed me. Also, there is definitely some consideration to using my Moorland Haunt and chumping this guy. I didn't think about it because I think if I'd done the math and realized that he couldn't kill me, I would have done that. But so this is 3, 6, 8. And then this can get up to 7. So yeah, he definitely was right to concede there. I did some math wrong in my head. Because if I didn't block this, then he does 3, 6, 8, 15 damage. But yeah, we got him. We got him fair and square. It was a pretty epic deck. 3-0-6-0 with blue-white. The deck didn't look impressive, but it definitely performed. Chapelgeist was unbelievable, legit unbelievable. Spectral Rider performed. Our entire deck was great. Curiosity won us that one game. So yeah, I definitely think the deck was great. If you get a chance to try out a flashback draft format ever, I highly, highly recommend it. Not only is it incredibly fun to play with older cards, because a lot of the times the older sets have a lot of unique things going on, but you also get to experience like a fresh, limited environment and see like you put your card evaluation and all the tools that you've been learning to the test in an environment where a lot of the time you don't understand everything that's going on, and it's just that whole fresh experience, and it's a ton of fun. I really recommend it. That's like one of the main favorite things about Magic Online for me. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to get updates for whenever I post new content. But that is going to do it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. Let me know if you're surprised that this deck went 3-0. I know I am. I mean, this deck doesn't look like much, but it's pretty great. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.